Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the Alternative Millennial Podcast. We are on site again at another brewery. Eric, you want to introduce this brewery?
I'm totally spaced on the name. Jordan Lake Brewery is where we're at today.
We haven't been drinking yet. Well, no, they have. I have.
You put down more than I have.
I don't have to work
today,
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't?
DD.
We got to be at 5 o'clock in the morning.
It sucks to you guys.
Sure do. Damn, that sucks. Oh well.
Keep talking.
You going to get another beer?
Yes.
Alrighty. Anyway, we want to thank you guys for listening last week. Like I said last week we're up over 400 listens on SoundCloud total. All the other episodes are doing pretty damn good. We got a lot of stuff in the works.
And I'm going to set them up tomorrow, put them all on YouTube.
What about the website? We got the website going pretty
We'll
good.
get into the website.
Okay. All right.
There's things happening.
Keep in mind, guys, we are at AM Podcast 1 on Facebook and AM Podcast on 1 on Instagram, and we are also at AM Podcast 1 at gmail.com. We have Dina here again with us today, and I brought my wife in. She's helping us out. It's our production crew. It's our unpaid production crew.
Yeah, I need money.
And she's making faces at me, so I'm not sure how long this is going to last.
As long as the battery lasts.
And then you have Bazooka Brian here.
Bazooka.
But
It is a work in progress.
Eric left us to get another beer. He's drinking. So we have the other episode, the next episode, I guess what is episode 2 of Will Chris Like It?
Yep.
We got to cover, does anyone like Brian?
Does anybody like me?
His Tinder profile.
You said I already got some likes. I got some likes.
There's 3 likes, but we didn't match up with them. So,
Right. Well,
so I can't see him, and I'm not about to pay $16 a month for for that. So it's not even for me. So,
we'll catch you again, ladies. We'll catch you again.
So, ladies, if you're listening and you want us to look at Brian up, he is on to it's all man or it's all by chance, isn't it?
Well, this isn't staged at all. They're like, oh, he's putting on a front all for a podcast.
This is a real hit.
This is me. This is what you get.
Trust me, I worked with him all day this morning, and every truck day, this is Brian.
Yeah.
Like, there's no changing, there's no filter. So it's definitely Brian. So he says some pretty ridiculous things. So come on, Eric, I gotta get into this.
I know. He bounced as soon as he.
No, I don't.
We know what it is. We know what the beer is. Are we supposed to say what's in it?
Yeah, you can say what it is now.
All right, what we have for you today, is the Black Currant Berliner Weiss, which in German translate to water donut. Not really, but it's a Berliner. It's a German style Weiss, so it's like basically beer water. It's delicious as far as I'm concerned. I had a little sampling of it.
So you like it?
I like it. It's a little skunky, like on the nose. A little skunky
It's
on
not
the nose.
good to describe a beer.
Especially someone who doesn't like beer.
Skunky's good.
Skunky is, you just woke up after the party 6 hours later, and there's just like...
There's not once in my life.
Okay, well
Skunky
then the
has ever
nose
been
doesn't do it justice because it goes down smooth. It's delicious. It's a little fruity. It's lightly carbonated, and I could, like I said, I could drink that all day long.
I feel like you say that a lot about a lot of beers.
He said he does say that.
I barely drank anything today. I just went up. I asked for a high point.
What?
It's a Vista point, but I asked for a high point.
Oh, and they gave it to you.
No.
You want a cheap gun you can use as an anchor?
Work's just kind of seeping through.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
If you ever come to our store buy a High Point, I'm going to laugh at you behind your back.
Well, you're the one that wanted to buy a DPMS.
Yeah.
It's true.
Before I know what it was.
Oh, I got that. Man, I hope they don't hear that. Yeah, whatever. Sportable's a piece of crap. Anyway, all right. We ready for this?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Here it goes, guys. This cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Prost.
All right, here it goes.
Prost.
That's a big fat fucking no.
I knew it would be just from the smell of it.
Oh my god.
What does it taste like?
Tastes like beer that's been left in the barrel for way too long.
So the skunky was right.
So yeah,
I think
Soured.
Skunky's not good.
I was.
Tastes like apple juice that's been fermented. Like it's
It's cider.
I don't know. It's not
See,
good.
that's where we're all different. Like to me, that just tasted like God sat on a plum, sucked it up through his butthole, regurgitated it out, and then
It does taste like
fermented
it's from
that
God's butthole.
Yeah,
It's
it sounds
definitely-
advertising, doesn't
I
it?
mean,
Yeah.
he just sucked it up through. And that's what's different. I love that beer. That's actually really, really good.
Also, like, cool.
I'll take it.
No, I want to try it before that gets too far. Yeah, I don't want to.
I was about to shotgun
I'll give you that one and you buy me another one.
Yeah. Well, just put it on my tab, Brian.
I'm not going to walk there and put something on your tab.
Oh, God.
Why not? Y'all didn't have
See,
a problem
he didn't
doing
even-
that last week.
I only had
Did you
one
see
beer
my
last
bar
week.
tab last week?
That was a pretty good price.
That was you two.
And I have my
I
own
was
tag
like,
now.
oh,
Thank you.
yeah, I had to buy the first round of beer. You know, new producer coming on. Give my bill. Jesus Christ.
You bought me
we
one
bought like
beer
at least
for the
11
episode.
beers. I had 5.
I was about to say, I only had
But they were
Four.
$5. Like, that's $25 out of 50. So somebody else, like, I don't know.
You probably told somebody else to go put on Brian's
over
tab.
there. Ooh. Somebody probably at the bar said, ooh, Brian. Put on Brian's tab.
That's what, you know, we went to a wedding, we had an open tab all night, we closed it out, and there was like $100 of shit we never ordered on there. I know how that goes.
I got my tab open. I'm not a beer drinker though, so it's okay.
Well, what am I supposed to leave now and go get you a beer?
Yeah, please.
Okay. What do you want?
Something you think I'll like.
What do we got, episode 2?
No, you're not good at
Never
that.
like-
Something
no,
you think
no.
I won't like.
Go for the blonde.
Oh, God.
Beer, not the bartender.
Should've just guessed.
What's that?
Should've just guessed.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
That was terrible.
Dude,
Brian's
that
a bad
was
friend for recommending that.
That was horrible. Not a friend, not a fan. No, it's all right. I will say, though, as far as Jordan Lake, it's a pretty cool place.
This is nice.
What have you had so far?
I have the Vista Point IPA.
You like it?
It's very fruity. It's delicious. It's not too bitter. Would you like to try it?
No, I'm not. I'll try it. I'm not an IPA guy.
I
you
know
that.
it's not a traditional IPA. It's not as bitter as most.
Oh my God,
It's still kind of bitter.
that is horrible. How do you drink that?
This is delicious.
Oh, this was mine. I'm like looking at you like, why didn't you drink this? This is my beer.
I did it.
What is IPA? How does anybody get an IPA? That's disgusting.
What other beer is there?
He's a video game guy, so he was probably a stoner back in the day. Stoners likely like hoppy beers.
So, because
That's
they're not a video game.
There goes my psychology degree right there. That's my Psych 101 bullshit.
You know that kid that got shoved in a locker because he was playing D&D?
Yeah. Man, I would have done the same thing, but now I want to play with you.
Nerds are
I
cool
want to
now.
play
Really?
I want to play D&D with you. I want to
there
make
you
that
go.
clear. I want to play D&D with you.
Still doesn't sound right.
Am I supposed to describe this beer?
Yeah, I don't know what you got
So
here.
this was this like you suggested, like I suggested. This is the Sandy Blonde,
Okay.
Sandy Beach Blonde Ale.
I'm not a fan of blondes, but I'll try it.
Man. It's the big leagues, buddy.
It's okay.
I'm sure anything would be better than that.
Oh yeah. After that, this tastes like Bud Light.
Ooh, listen.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know. I don't like beer. I can drink Bud Light. I get a party
'Cause it's not beer.
Slamming them back, no problem.
Fermented water.
What are you doing? What is he doing?
It's not skunk. It's fruit. It's just an unusual fruit. It's almost like a
currant.
like a fig, like a currant,
It's current.
which is basically just a really like kind of bitter cherry or grape, isn't it? Right?
He's going way too.
That smells wrong. No way in hell does that smell good. It smells like stale perfume from a 15-year-old.
Oh God, here it goes. No, that's not good.
Oh yeah,
That's
it tastes
not
like
bad.
baby food. That's what it tastes like. But I like that. It's like that shit they gave RoboCop. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like baby food. It's like when a guy like looks at the taste or whatever, he's like, tastes like baby food. That's what that tastes like to me.
Who has
It's
ever
like,
said, ooh, baby food?
no,
It's
it tastes
delicious.
like mashed. I mean, it brings a certain like.
I actually like baby food.
You've been trying to get yourself ready or something?
No, it's just in the past. Banana. Have you ever had the banana baby food as an adult? It's actually pretty damn good.
I stay away from anything baby related.
That just reminds me.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That reminds me of like all the single moms I dated, and I'd wake up hungover, like in the middle of the night, and I'd try to find something to eat, and I would just raid the baby's like pantry. I mean, just asparagus, mashed peas,
No,
banana.
Drunk Brian steals
It
his
just
food
brings
from
back
babies.
so many awesome
Clearly.
memories on when I was banging all these single moms.
This podcast
Now
has
that the drought is here, how's that been?
this podcast has went from informative and educational.
How do you feel about guns, to banging drunk moms?
To Grandma, don't listen anymore. Oh, man. Oh, God.
It's natural progression. This is what happens when we invite him.
I guess so.
In my defense, I have been up since 2:30 this morning. So, and now I'm a little inebriated. And I have an audience, so, I mean, come on. You're just asking for the crazy performer to come out.
You can stop recording now.
Yeah, you guys can get involved in the podcast. We can ask you questions.
Huh?
So you guys can get involved in the podcast. We can ask you questions.
No, they are women. They're supposed to be subservient and always walk 2 steps behind us.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to see that.
Record that.
I mean, I've already jumped the shark. I can't get any deeper again.
I feel like you probably can.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the beauty of getting to know Brian. He can get
That's why
much deeper.
he looked at me this morning in the truck and he goes, when you get to know me, you will realize there's nothing I won't say.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we set up a California office and just ship him off.
God, not in California.
Head of West Coast operations.
Imagine how many people he'd piss off in California.
Oh my God! Don't send me there. Don't send. No, they wouldn't like me there. They ship me home in a metal box. Like just parachute me back home to Raleigh. like Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd and Spies Like Us. They just
There's a
parachute
movie
me.
I haven't seen in half a dozen years.
It's not bad.
Take your word on it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not as good as that coffee one. Coffee was pretty good.
All right. We didn't get it on camera, but what's your rating?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the rating. Oh, that's all right, we got it on audio.
Yeah, we got it. I can sing this song.
On this one,
I'm pretty sure if you say a number, like the people at home will like understand.
probably like, I don't know, the other ones I would give a 6. This one's like a 4.5.
Now what about that one?
That one, that's like
The baby
Is
food.
it like a negative number?
that's like a Brian 1.
That does not taste like
Dude,
Wow,
that
that
is-
low.
That is
Wow.
the ugly girl at the party. I'm getting smashed and taken home afterwards.
No, that's the girl you don't even take home. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
No, that's the one I take home, but I act like nothing ever happened ever in perpetuity throughout the universe ever
I
again.
got what it tastes like. It tastes like, you know, like soggy wet bread.
You're gonna make her throw up.
Just like that. Just like, that's exactly
How is she with charred meat?
It's
Like, what is the pregnancy doing with charred meat?
Charred meat.
Charred meat, like cook. Like
But charred meat is
smelling
good.
like, meat being cooked. How is that is that affecting you in any other way? I hear that does affect a lot of women during pregnancy.
No, it doesn't
The whole
affect her at
soggy
all.
bread thing affected me before pregnancy.
Okay. Well,
She's like, Gavin.
well,
Yeah.
You guys should scoot down and sit down again.
yeah, get closer, like.
I don't know if anybody wants to get closer.
No. Not closer to me, closer to Eric.
I was just going to move the chair.
Oh, goodness. So we actually have a lot to talk about in current events.
So, yeah. Cheers to Yeti for dropping the NRA.
They actually, did you hear what they did? They just released this another statement, though.
No idea.
Mikey sent us a statement. They released, I'm a firm believer it was damage control, but they released a statement saying that these were discounts they were giving all their members or all their in their organization, the special group they have. All these special discounts were expiring, and they said that they let them know weeks before. So either the NRA is just pissed that they're not getting these special discounts, or Yeti is doing a little bit of damage control. I'm not sure what it is yet. So
Well, no matter what you want to. Oh no, Eric, this is your podcast. I'll let you talk first. I
You're
got
the
some-
producer. You are part of this now.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will say.
But you need to shut up. I don't talk.
I do have one thing to say.
I think it's the NRA throwing a hissy fit, but that's just me.
it's
Now you can talk.
Now I can talk.
You can talk
Thank
now.
you, sir. I appreciate that. Well, I will say this. I mean, you got to give props to President Trump. I mean, if a company,
No, I don't.
If a company can just piss off 10 to 12% of their main market, then the economy must be doing pretty darn good. So thank you, President Trump. We love you. Well, I do, kinda. Just put down the trigger feet, all right, buddy. Thanks. Love you.
God. This is
And actual.
Why? Why speak up? We were off politics. things
But
were
no,
happening.
seriously,
Technically,
a major company can risk pissing off that much of their business base. Must mean we have a pretty decent economy happening.
All right, wait. The hardcore fishermen will not drop Yeti. They'll be absolutely fine.
Fucking Yeti's a ripoff anyway. I guess we're not getting their sponsorship.
Stop getting so close to the mic.
It's a ripoff. You're paying $400 for a goddamn cooler.
I mean, I agree,
Brian, I want to explain something to you, buddy. Your emotions do not get exuded through the microphone the closer you get to it, just to let you know.
So this is why I can't pick up women in bars. They don't like it when you just yell obscenities in their face.
Get as close as possible and start yelling at them.
So technically, I have to correct you. You brought it up. I said there's a lot to talk about it, and you said, by the way,
I just wanted to push the buttons.
I know. I
wanted to
gonna
push
talk about it
buttons
anyway.
and just sit back and drink beer.
I was going to talk about it anyway.
I figured you would.
But yeah, so they the 21st apparently NRA released this press release saying that they basically cut them off. They're not selling to them or something like that. There's a press releases out there. You guys can read it. But as far as that goes, Yeti today responded after there has been 6,000 comments on their latest post of every single person that was a Yeti supporter saying that they were dropping Yeti. So I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of pandering on the NRA's part, but I also think it was damage control on Yeti's part.
I agree with that.
So because they didn't announce anything, like they didn't come out and say anything publicly, the Yeti didn't. So I think it's a little bit of pandering on both sides, to be honest with you.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Whatever, Yeti can do what they want. It's their business, like I said in previous podcasts. It's your business. You pay the insurance. You can do what you want. But I mean, to do this 2 months after everything went down, and that's exactly why I was cited why they did this. I mean, it just sounds bandwagony to me.
It's bad timing.
It's
it's bad
kind of
timing.
like it's lost its momentum to be effective. Really?
Right. It seems so out of place. It doesn't feel like bandwagon.
It's like Yeti's like over in the corner, like wait a minute, don't forget about us. We're over here. We don't like these guys either.
I don't know. That's why I feel like it's the NRA just making a big deal out of something they knew was coming because it just seems so out of place with everything else.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, the NRA's got to make movements just like other businesses.
Right.
I mean, look at Starbucks. That whole situation we talked about last podcast. That's total pandering. That's total virtue signaling.
It absolutely is.
So, we're going to do unconscious bias training for one single day out of the entire year and hope we correct your racist issues.
And it's not happening. No, go ahead.
It's total pandering. So the NRA might be doing the same thing. And I was talking to somebody earlier about the NRA, and I'm indifferent with the NRA just because I don't think they do enough for Second Amendment rights, and they a lot of the money they collect. I mean, when you have higher ups in the company driving Bentleys and you're a nonprofit organization,
exactly.
I have a huge problem with that. And it's not just. We talked about religious organizations
right.
before. I have an issue with that. I have an issue with any organization.
A lot of the charity, the Susan G. Coleman.
Yep.
Horrible with that shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that they're nonprofits. If you're nonprofit, I have a problem with you having a nonprofit status and your CEOs and your higher ups driving, Bentleys and Lamborghinis. There's an issue with that.
That's why I worship Satan, because he doesn't ask for your money. He just wants your soul. You don't have to write him a check.
The actual Church of Satan does not require your soul.
And they're probably going to end up reaching out to us as much as you said you worship Satan. Now they're going to reach out to us for a freaking sponsorship.
If we get, if that's the one sponsor we get, I swear to God, I'm going to dance naked in the street.
No, we put that power in his hands.
Mom, I promise you, I am not friends with Satanists. I swear to you, I am not.
It's a joke. I've been joking. Oh my God.
Speaking of Satanists, we should play some D&D and Magic. Oh, sorry, Chris's mom.
I told him the story about the Magic cards. I know. I got to get a deck though. The wife looks at me funny when I want to buy Magic cards.
Why?
What's the point of them?
It's like a game. It's not like playing a game.
He used to have a full stack of them, and he did nothing with them, and they sat in a drawer.
Because my mom wouldn't let me bring them out.
This was after.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know anybody that played Magic. I felt like
You guys can have this conversation at home.
no offense, Eric, but I felt kind of like a loser at 25 with a Magic deck and nobody to play with. So
if I have more, does that make me more of a loser?
Yes.
I didn't say that.
So you said your mother
She's
wouldn't
not
let you
invited
play.
anymore.
Your mother wouldn't let you play. Was she worried that card game was like evil, like a lot of parents back in the day thought Harry Potter books were like Satanists?
So she thought it was kind of like I guess like a tarot card deck or something. She thought it was something with ill intent, not just like a playing card game. She thought it was something more to it. So
You mean just a game?
I couldn't listen to 105.7 The Point, which was rock and alternative. Well, she did. I could. She didn't like it. Like Korn, Limp Bizkit, Metallica. She wasn't a fan of that.
I mean, I'd be pissed at you for listening to Limp Bizkit too.
Hey, Limp Bizkit was good.
Whoa.
I'm glad I brought her this time.
Limp Bizkit was never good. He's still not good. See, what
I agree with the not good now.
Limp Bizkit is not a he. Fred Durst is a he.
All right, the whole Ensemble.
There you go.
Never put out anything worth listening to.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, one song.
Starfish flavored water and hot chocolate.
No,
chocolate starfish and
hot dog flavored water was terrible.
Oh, you're out of your
With
mind.
the exception of Urban Assault. No, the Roll and Urban Assault.
There's no exception.
Because that was the only one that had like Method Man and half a dozen other
I'm
rappers.
gonna split off into my own. I don't need this negativity in my life.
It was $3 Bill was the only good album they ever put out. The rest of it is complete shit. $3 Bill.
No,
Or
there was
$2
no
bill
good
or
one.
whatever. It was some weird denomination of a dollar bill, but that was the only one that
What
was
kind
good.
of rap do you listen to?
No, music.
Which
Brian worships at the feet of Maynard James Keenan,
Yep.
Which is
the lead singer of Tool and
Oh,
Perfect
okay.
Circle.
If it ain't Tool, it ain't cool.
Oh
which
my God.
I mean, I love Tool, but it's the same chord and like different arrangements.
Oh my god.
Which song is that again?
Ah,
So I feel
You
like it'd be
think
like
I
seven or
got
eight.
mad at David Hogg? You would have seen me go off. Oh my god, have you ever listened to a full album of
You know
Tool?
how
Have you ever listened to a full album of the Gorillaz?
I tried.
Have you ever listened to a full album of Slipknot?
It's shit. It's shit.
You've never listened to a full
That's
album
not
of Slipknot.
music. Tool. I'm sorry. I'm just a big fan. We're gonna disagree on this. Tool to me.
You know what's
can
funny?
be
This
no
morning on the truck, so we're playing music, and through the speaker comes on Stone Sour through the glass.
Great song.
Right? Good song. So Brian, you know who this is? Well, let me guess, Corey Taylor. I'm like, actually, yes, it is Corey Taylor.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I knew. I was like,
He's
okay, that was cool because I remember listening to that song in college and thinking it was good.
Then a Slipknot song comes on. He's like, oh
Right?
man,
You just made me old. Thank you.
You are the old guy here.
I was 30 when I graduated from UNCW, so
I told you today.
I was old.
I'm still not 30, so that still makes you old.
That was 10 years ago.
We found out today that I was 7 years old when Brian lost his virginity.
And so was she.
That's it.
Oh god.
That's the end of this. It's been great knowing you
You
guys.
set me up for that. No, he said it on the truck and it just popped in my head. I just wanted to tell a joke. No, it was consensual. I cried the whole time.
Consensual is not that's not the problem.
That's not the issue I have.
Problem is the age. Oh God, she's still. Oh, never
No.
mind. No, we're not going there.
So how about them Yankees?
How about them Braves? Them Braves are doing pretty darn good.
I don't know. I don't watch baseball. All I know is the Devils are out, so I don't care about hockey anymore.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? I thought you were a Flyers fan. Why did you think Flyers?
I have no idea.
I keep thinking
You have
Flyers.
all these
Devils
closeted
fan.
like hockey fans around you. And
Closeted.
What do you mean
some other
closeted?
guy.
Closet.
Well, you're not closeted, dude. You wear your jersey.
I mean, he's
like
more so
every
than I
day
am.
You can at work.
I wore my jersey to work too.
I was really into hockey for a few years, for about 10 years when I got back from the Army. But yeah, I just lost interest in it.
Just looking
It's
for
not
anything
something I really
cold
grew
after
up
the
on.
desert.
You grew up
Lost
on it.
interest in hockey.
I lost interest in hockey. I went to a lot of Canes games. My mother worked
That's why
for
you
There's
lost.
the problem.
Yeah, that's why you lost interest.
Well, it was just in general. You know, I saw a lot of games from the PNC Arena and Skybox. My mother worked for a guy who had, season tickets.
I got a
It
new
was
bid
fun.
for us. What can we say or do to alienate every base that we have that listens to this podcast?
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I
It'll
personally don't
it'll last
listen.
one episode.
No, I'm talking about we just shat all over the Canes.
Oh, she did. And your lovely wife here.
75% of our listening base is from North Carolina.
True. Didn't think of that.
Sorry, guys.
All right, while we're at it, I
The
can't say
Carolina
the
Hurricanes
Panthers
used to
either.
be the Whalers.
That's not a bad save.
Whalers.
Hartford
The
Whalers.
Hartford
Yeah.
Whalers and from Connecticut. What?
You calling everybody else hockey fan? Like, never mind. I knew that. I didn't expect you to know that.
I did get into hockey. For a
Oh,
while.
you are that. Never mind. You're that age.
I'm that guy.
He is that age.
He's that age.
I'm that guy who I tried to enjoy. I gave it a good old college try. I tried
All right.
to get into it and can't.
So now that the hockey season is
Give
over,
the single mom a good old.
Hockey
Baseball,
season's
baby.
not technically over.
no, the Devils are out. The hockey season's over. How
Baseball,
about,
baby.
No, basketball. Celtics still going strong, baby.
Who watches basketball?
Yo,
Same guy that plays Magic still.
wow, fuck the both of them.
A ginger who plays computer games.
What part of this is ginger?
Okay, that looks like such a Jew-fro, dude. That's such like.
Now we're alienating Christians in my family. Now we're alienating Jews.
I'm
God,
trying
weird.
to offend everybody.
Man.
I mean, no, I say that lovingly. I got no hate in my heart.
Yeah, until David Hogg walks in the
Yeah,
door.
yeah. You should have been to load your mother swallowed, you little.
All right, that's it. I need another beer.
Oh God, you're gonna leave me alone with this?
I want to say this is a good thing. I want the ladies to talk. I'm just trying to talk. I'm probably talking over them, so I'm going to shut up for a minute.
What do you mean, probably?
I'm going to tell Grandma to skip this episode.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just say it.
That's a good idea. Now that Brian's here permanently every episode.
But even at work, didn't we get like we got a little notice that says if anybody says anything, you're going back to the Yeti thing, but if anybody asks about like what we're going to do with Yeti, we're supposed to just kind of deflect it and say
that's common though. That's every company has their PR that's going to reach out and say to avoid those conversations because you don't want to alienate either side. You want to be indifferent. So
and that's good for business. You're not supposed to let emotion take over.
Yeah,
let money take over.
It's kind of crazy. I'm still that Yeti thing. I don't know.
So,
what's up?
No, I'm just saying, like, I want these. We got some other people here, and they're not talking. I can shut up if you need me to. I want to hear your opinion.
Well, they're just laughing at you.
Oh, good. I like a little
That's
like
the
a
only
cheer.
reason I'm here is to laugh.
It's a cheering. Thank you. I don't care if
we're like the audience.
whether you're laughing with me or
no,
at
I'm
me.
at you.
I swear to God, if my daughter's first words are single mom, we're gonna have a problem. They come out of the womb just telling Brian jokes. Oh.
She hears it, man.
I know she hears it.
But oh man.
Yeah, don't go there.
No.
That's why I'm glad my wife was down there when you were talking. We were setting up, and you were talking about. Never mind. We won't. No, I don't even bring that back. No. Don't. No, we're not even gonna go there.
Oh,
that's not on our main
shot.
Why'd I do that to myself? Why'd I do that to myself? All right.
I think our next bit should be, can we have a full podcast without Brian making some joke that makes us groan?
Oh, God. There's no way.
We can get at least 400 or 500 episodes out of that.
Well, to put it in perspective, we were worried about the battery on the computer running out. And I said, well, why don't we just get the ending done first and then splice it in later?
No. I'm stopping you right there. Okay. The main one wasn't on our podcast. So we're going to leave that. We're going to leave that to Patreon. That's our Patreon material.
Which, speaking of, we need more of. We still have one.
I'm still available, ladies. Only $3,000.
And I'm
worth
not
every
kidding.
penny.
He's dead serious.
I'm worth every penny.
Hashtag Rich Widows for Brian.
Rich Widows for Brian.
I'm going to use it on Instagram now.
Rich female widows for Brian.
Oh, shout out.
Anything on Tinder?
No, we got 3 likes, but we didn't match with her, so.
Aww.
I got liked by a girl I've already hooked up with. We had a mutual like. It's like we've already played this.
And I made a mistake by one of our coworkers taking a look at it this morning, and he just started going whoop, 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 swiping right on everything.
I didn't know because there was one I saw that was
Is that
pretty
the good way or the bad way?
That's I like you.
So that's the good
right
way.
swipe. That's the like the cast a big net way. Just catch everything.
At this point, we have to.
You are kind of picky from what Crystal.
I am very picky. I'm very picky. It's weird, which I'm not good looking enough to be as picky as I should be. But I am. I'm just picky. Sorry.
I will say, you have a better chance now that you got the beard. Because before you were just...
I covered a lot of this shit up with it.
Boys, your girlfriend. Yeah. Woof.
I know, right? No, like, just to go back to the Tinder, like, it was a girl that I've already, we off and on for a few months, and we both liked each other on Tinder, and neither one of us have like messaged each other like we're playing a game of chicken. Like, who's gonna be the first to blink? It's really funny. It's really interesting.
I gotta say, with doing this with Brian though, like opening that Tinder profile, I have to agree with him. It is unbelievable how many women put their profile picture up. Now, I say women, I'm not dissing women.
Silently judging you.
But I'm just saying women because I'm not. We're just looking at women. We're not searching for men for Brian yet. But right now, it's just women.
I'm not that desperate for $3,000.
Well,
make it a cool 10, and no.
He will sell out. He has told me he will sell out.
Probably would. That's the sad part about me.
All right, so we make you a sugar baby.
So we need to change this.
Yeah.
I think we need to change this. I think we need to find Brian a date, regardless
of being like completely open.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going that way, man.
No, come on. You can say everything else in the world,
I can.
I'm still up for the whole marriage.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That wouldn't be fair.
She
Because
did marriage at first sight. Married at first sight.
is that a real thing? You were talking
Yes,
about
it's
that
a
last
TV show. You
Married at first sight. Like you just
Gold
see
when it comes to
somebody.
production.
It's like you basically don't know who this person is. It's a complete stranger, and then
is a
you
wiener
literally
fest here.
see each other
It's a senior
at the
citizen
altar
wiener
when
fest.
you're about to
Yeah,
say
it's
"I
cool.
do." That's it.
But it's a money.
I see
When you
women
get
like
matched up by
We're just the alcoholics.
professionals.
I see women like that all around town wherever I go all the time. Like, oh my god, she's fucking gorgeous. I'm not even talking about the 10s. I'm just talking about just regular, good-looking women, like
All right, but-
6s, 7s. Like, I'm like, oh man, she'd be awesome.
Okay, but
But I don't have the balls to go up and talk
Exactly.
to her.
Get that courage.
I've just never been that. I've never been that guy.
That's why you need a married wingman. Dude, I'm telling you, when you get married, it's totally different because you don't
You're
care.
a wingman.
Seriously, no,
Who doesn't wear a wedding ring?
no, because it doesn't matter.
What TV show was that?
I don't get what's so funny about that. I'm dead serious.
That's gonna be your,
You're describing a TV show, and
Like,
I
your
King
little
of Queens.
gift.
No. I mean, I'm sure it was, but it's
There was,
not the
there
one
was
in
a
my
King
head.
of Queens
Could be on the
episode that
show.
did that.
So if you think about it,
It was The Simpsons. Homer went out. He was the married wingman, hooking everybody up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good at it. You know why? Because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he doesn't mind me getting shot down.
It's-
I gotta they've been walking Shane back to the bar, get some more beer juice so I can wash my feelings away.
For me, it's fake confidence. Like I go, you turn me down. Oh, okay, I'm still going home with my wife. I don't care.
So who talked to who first?
What's that?
So who talked to who first? Like, did she
Oh,
come
that's
up
a
to you?
whole.
Okay, so I guess
I had this idea of
They're that
potential
weird.
dating.
So I guess
know
this is
each
a good
other for
time.
like 30,000 years.
This is a good time to go into our story. I'll go ahead and explain our story. It's actually pretty interesting. So I had a buddy, a best friend of mine actually, when I was young, and he called me one day back when AIM and Freeway. This was
We
actually
just dated ourselves.
this was Brian's technology.
I miss AIM, by the way.
So AIM and three-way calling. He called me and he said, "Hey, I'm talking to this girl on AIM chat." He said, "I'm going to call you and we're going to be on three-way." He's trying to show off. Now, I got to set this back just a little bit because I was also dating. God, I feel so bad for talking about this because he's no longer with us. But he was dating. I was dating his dream girl. So, like, he was obsessed with this chick. And anyway, so at this point, were you really just vaping?
Yeah.
He's trying to hide it. It wasn't.
Truly, we're having two good conversation. He's got to find a way to break it up.
Seriously.
So, nothing.
If they come over here and tell me not to do that, I will politely say yes. Okay.
So anyway, back to the story here. So I'm dating this chick that was his dream girl, and he calls me on three-way, and we start talking, and Heather's on there, and we had great conversation. He's like, "Oh, I gotta go," and I can't remember, was me or you? You're like, "Oh, call me back." And yeah, she told me to call her back. She's like, "Here's my number." He's like, "Oh, I gotta go. That's not a good idea." I'm like, he knew what was going on.
Shit, I'm losing it.
We talked for probably 10 hours that night. Like on the old cordless phone, I snuck it from my mom, stuck it under the bed. Like she had no idea.
Fancy boy with a cordless phone.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, don't worry, we
Back
lived in
when
no
everybody
no.
had to have landlines.
Yeah, we at least had cordless. We didn't have internet or computers, but we had cordless phones. We lived out in the middle of BFE, so dial-up was when everybody else had DSL, we had dial-up. So don't feel bad. Anyway, so we talked for like every day, and it was like 6 months went by. We never met each other. And we met each other for the first time. We met each other at No Charlie's with your former friends. If you're listening, screw you.
friend, it was only the one.
It was only the one. And still, I don't care. I'm not. I technically don't hold a grudge, but she's.
Yeah, we don't need help.
Yeah, she's out there.
Anyway.
Right. So anyway, we meet up, and we meet for the first time, and then we start kind of liking each other, obviously. And we went to a concert. It was a Alan Jackson concert.
Oh.
It was an Alan Jackson concert.
Wow.
Her mom invited me. I liked her. Well, I was going to say
No,
no.
fair enough. Wow.
What's wrong with Alan Jackson?
No. I'd rather listen to Tool.
Well,
Jesus Christ, Mr. Tolerant left.
Well, okay. Fuck you for that comment. But I would go. I hate country music, and I would crawl on my hands and knees to a Toby Keith concert.
Kobe Keith.
A Kobe Keith.
Not as
A
good
Kobe
as
Keith.
I once was.
Yeah,
No.
I would go to a Kobe Keith concert
music is the
for a
most
girl I was trying
bullshit in
to
the
be
world.
interested in.
Whoa!
No.
God, throw me all into the No, I grew up on country.
I'm an alt-right music enthusiast. Fuck you if you don't like what I like.
Obviously, no, that's totally left. You fit in just fine. anyway, so we met. You know, we liked each other, and I went back to I'm not going to say her name. I'm trying to avoid saying her name. I went back to my girlfriend. I sat on the back of her dad's truck, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and I was like, kind of give this like blank stare. She's like, "You're going." I said, "I think I'm going to leave. I don't think this is working out." And she's "You're going home to call that Heather chick, aren't you?" Yeah, actually, I think I am. Yeah. So anyway, long story short,
Yeah,
6 months
we
later,
were both dating other people.
at 2000.
At 15, we were both dating other people.
2002, June 19, 2002, we were sitting on her couch in her apartment in St. Louis watching 13 Ghosts. And I asked her to go out with me like 8 o'clock at night.
That's a good movie for that kind of talk.
Right?
Yeah,
Well, I was
it's
trying
such
to
a shitty movie. It makes the moment more
doesn't really
special.
Because you're shitting all my music, my movies.
God. Dude, you played that movie so she'd get all scared and get all close to you.
Well, it didn't.
Like,
That didn't work.
it didn't work because it's a shitty movie.
It worked for you.
No, it didn't work because she doesn't like horror movies. It definitely worked for you because you just got all over me. I think we do need to open this up to other guys too. I need to switch you spots as well.
Oh, you don't. I'm staying right here.
Jeez.
What's that girl you were dating? What's her deal? What's the deal? I'll take your sloppy seconds. What's going on?
No. She might. There's a slight chance she'll listen to this. Probably not. But if I give any details, it cracks the egg wide open.
Yeah, no.
I will
Let's
tell
just
you.
say no.
My friend Sean Record, God rest his soul, he died a couple years ago in a bad car accident. That was the guy that introduced me to my wife. So as awkward as it might have been right afterwards.
And I didn't
Let's
meet
drink
him
to him.
until 2
I'll
years
drink to
in.
Let's drink to Sean then.
You have to actually drink when people say let's drink to him.
Baby food.
You're still
You're
drinking that?
Still
He's
drinking.
nursing it.
You're dripping.
I'm like a baby with a beer drinking baby food.
He seriously doesn't like it.
No, there's no way, but he's too proud to admit it.
Yeah, he's too proud to admit it.
We're getting you a
What?
bib, Brian.
Bazooka Brian's beer bib. Check it out. It's going to be our swag later pretty soon. Maybe.
Might make that work.
It's a with a big old.
I give it shit, but it'll probably sell great.
It probably would. Like if you think about it, that
I know.
It's a novelty. It'll be popular for like a month and then everybody forget it. Just be put up, boxed up in the attic, and you'll open it 20 years later. It's like, oh, there's that stupid fucking thing I bought. Like,
Oh, I remember those guys. They had their 5 minutes of fame.
they're millionaires now.
Oh man. Well, it's,
I mean, so it's a cute story.
yeah,
Great. That's actually you told me that before. You told
Yeah,
me that.
yeah.
He's told me that. Okay, full disclosure.
It's a lot better than our story.
This guy I don't know who married you and has a baby with you. He like kind of loves you. Like I don't know if you know that, but just talking to him at work,
Well,
he's kind of into you. So
Seeing
if-
as I've been with him for 16 years,
I
I would
know.
hope that would be the case.
yeah, he's kind of into you. You know,
I don't just go around and spread my seed to anyone. So,
what the hell was last Tuesday?
what was last Tuesday?
Apparently nothing.
I told you, man. We're opening this up. Oh, you know I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Brian on Grindr.
Oh no! Is that where? Is
And
that where?
it tells you, and it
hits?
tells you like if
Oh,
one of
dude.
them is close by, like right in the
Hold
like
on.
they can actually walk up to you and tell you. Like,
Is that where I meet strangers and eat sandwiches?
Yes.
Do a whole
Sandwiches.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
really strange?
Typically tube steak sandwiches.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You're welcome.
We're gonna set that up later.
Yeah, how come when we set up his Tinder profile, we didn't record any of it?
I don't know. I was just having fun with it.
Because I wasn't there to remind you to record.
That was
any of
good.
I feel like that was a bad move on our producer.
I was kind of.
That's true. That's true.
Tina was too busy swiping on Tinder for Brian.
You were using my phone.
No, we weren't.
Yes,
No.
you
We were using my phone.
Oh,
You were
man.
using his phone.
Yeah.
You weren't using your phone
that's
because you weren't allowed to use
In
it.
my defense, I was pretty fucking hammered at that point. I had about 5-6
You too?
years. Yeah.
I like.
I drove home so drunk. Like, kids, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do what I do. I can do it because I'm a responsible adult. You shouldn't. You can't. That's why I'm allowed
No,
to
I'm
have
a
you
a
should
responsible
not do it
adult.
anyway.
But I drove home drunk.
But that's why I should own a bazooka and no one else. Because
guy that
I'm
drove
responsible
home
enough to have one.
We used to own a bazooka.
Says the guy who drove home
Drunk.
intoxicated.
What's that?
Intoxicated.
I was so intoxicated. But you know what?
You know what you just said, right?
Yes.
No idea.
Said the responsible adult that drove home drunk.
Yes, because I'm a responsible person who can drive. Because I can handle my beer.
no,
It's
you're
not
not.
a thing that happens.
When you're drunk, you think you can drive until you end up in a ditch or in somebody's house.
No.
All right. You want to break down seriousness? I have lost 4 good friends of mine to drunk driving. Doesn't matter
I'm
how.
not going to joke about that at all. But I'm going to say that I have been doing that. I've done that many times. And I know when enough is enough. And I am a responsible human being. So I'm not going to joke, and I'm not going to say anything anymore from that statement.
But you have to understand the irony of that comment. You can't say you're a responsible adult in the same sentence that you drove home drunk.
You're not.
See, I was a responsible adult
I can
and
argue
had my
with that.
sober DD drive me home drunk.
I can argue that. Have you ever?
Let's not get
Dude,
into
I'm
that subject.
like fucking focused when I drive.
That's what they all think.
You think you are.
Yeah.
What you don't see is your car going, and you changing speed. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see me on the podcast. What you don't see is your car swerving. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get a webcam. I'm gonna bring my webcam next time. We gotta get
Audio is not.
I'm getting caught up in the conversation. I'm not even.
Hey, this is turning into an intervention, and I just want to make it perfect.
It is turning into an
That
intervention.
I am a responsible person who knows when I've had too much and I didn't have too much. I drink about
Driving
12,
home drunk is too much.
I drink about 12, 13 beers a night. I had 5. I'm fine.
That's too much.
Anyway,
Getting too serious.
I had 4 and I was shit faced.
I had one that was shit faced.
That one taco I ate
No, I
was
wasn't.
all I ate that day.
No, because if you were, you wouldn't have drove
No,
home.
I was fine.
You would have called me.
I was feeling good on our podcast at one
He
before
literally
food.
had
Oh, yeah.
2 sips.
Speaking
On my
of
last
which,
beer, yeah.
Shout out to Bamboo, whatever, because all I keep thinking about is their tacos. And I want
Dude, that was good.
It was so
Oh, it
good.
was,
They smelled really, really good.
Oh, they're phenomenal.
I kind of want to go back.
So do I.
You
Go
like
back,
the
are they
page?
there all the time? Or
Every time they called a number, I was like, that's mine.
Yeah, they were
God,
good.
it works.
I don't know if they continually go back there, but
So-
I kind of want to follow this
you
food
want to
truck.
follow a food truck?
To give you guys a give you guys a little update on who it is. I think he said they are out of Cary. Regardless, it's the Bamboo Cookhouse. It's
No, they're out of Durham.
Out of Durham, yeah, that's right. But he's always down here in Cary.
Right.
Filipino mobile kitchen. I didn't know what Filipino food was before. I do now, and it is fantastic.
Shit, was that good?
Yeah, those tacos were awesome.
Tacos were good. Those chips were fantastic.
Shrimp chips. Who knew shrimp chips would be good? Like when I heard them, I'm like, what?
That sounds
No.
disgusting.
Here's a
Oh, no,
giant.
they
It
were
sounds
good.
really disgusting, but
They were
they
good.
were.
Here's
they
a
were-
giant pin chip. It may be the most delicious thing I've ever eaten.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I wanted to eat the pink chip, but then he took the pink chip. I know.
How dare you?
I know.
Rude.
That was uncalled for.
It
To
is.
have and to hold and to let eat the pink chip.
Well, I hear Beck, and that's all that matters right now.
Oh,
Anyway,
oh man.
no, if you want to talk music, Beck's way up there.
What's that?
Beck?
No,
Heck?
just agree because.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Beck. Okay, because you're 2-on-1. Because Beck is, and when Kanye West wanted to come out when Beck won his contest, I wanted to jump up on stage.
What do you mean 2-on-1? I have no idea who the fuck Beck is.
Beck? You don't know who Beck is.
No.
I don't think you're missing much. Okay.
Whoa!
I'm gonna let you take that one, Eric. I talk a lot. So
You
I'm
can
gonna
talk
let you take
shit
that
about
one.
all you want about Brian's music, but I have good music taste. Me and Chris agree on most of these.
Some. You have some good music taste.
Just to finish up, when what's his name, Kanye West, the freaking lyrical genius, got up on stage when Beck won his award, I wanted to go through the TV and bash Kanye West.
You should like
It's
Kanye
okay, I
West.
wanted to do it to him since he did harder, better, faster, stronger. It just
You
killed
should
that
like-
damn
you should
bump.
like Kanye
Why
West.
should I like Kanye West?
Because he's a Trump supporter.
He is.
Derek needed it.
But he's black.
There's another one.
You can edit this out.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
I can, but I won't.
We're going to have to fire our producer.
Man, quickie.
Quickie?
I'm up for a quickie. Who's up for a quickie? Oh, those hot girls at the
Beck.
bar. were
Okay,
gone.
I see Beck. Beck looks like the Bubble Boy.
Beck just
He looks like the freaking Bubble Boy.
Not even close.
Oh, yeah, he looks like the Bubble Boy.
I want you to go home and listen to Beck. More specifically, I want you to listen to Loser by Beck.
I still.
Well, then you have to go home and listen to The Devil Makes 3.
Fine. I will.
And he has to listen to the whole album.
Wait. I'm telling you to listen to one song, not a whole album.
Well, that's a fair trade-off.
Horse shit.
Okay, then y'all need to go home and YouTube Tools. What was it called? Push It. Their live version on their Saliva album. It is a glorious, like, religious experience. It's one of my favorite songs.
But you're not religious. How's it a religious experience?
How is loving
that's a good question.
how is loving and worshiping Satan not religious?
That's a good question.
He was God's right hand man before he wanted power and was cast down into hell.
You're not religious. You don't believe in that.
I believe in Satan.
Then you're religious.
I didn't say I wasn't religious. When did I say I wasn't religious?
You said that a couple times.
When did I say?
You mentioned that.
On the one podcast, you said you weren't religious. Oh.
It's very true.
Followed
Why had they go back to the archives?
It's very easy. I got them all at
Only
home.
7 episodes.
How's that supposed to be there?
A religious, like I shouldn't say religious. I should have said spiritual. To me, it was those lyrics and that music.
Okay.
Like,
So speaking of Satanism and music,
Oh, God.
How did you go back to
no, Ghost BC. It's another one you should take a look at.
Who?
Ghost BC. Very
I'm
mellow.
sheltered.
like I said, you kids today and your music and your hula hoops and your Game Boy video games, don't get it. Back in my day, we had sorry, and we said thank you.
He's getting intoxicated because you know how I know? He keeps getting closer. I keep feeling more knee, more elbow.
It's either getting closer to you or closer to the mic.
Both. Ryan wants to exude emotion. It's like he's like gets intimate with the microphone.
I make love to the microphone. Look at that. If I just sit
Why'd I open that
You're
door?
a film major. You make love to the camera, you leave the mic alone. That's that boom operator. He's just standing back there. You stay away from him.
The mic is not the clitoris.
put the microphone.
You're totally, no, come on.
I am the click commander.
See, he gets my like random. I didn't even make a motion. Oh, I made a motion, but I didn't even say what I was referring to, and he like
have we
knew
done?
exactly what I was talking about.
What have we unleashed?
I don't even know. This is fun just to sit here and just like
Is it fun
take
just
this
to
all
watch us?
in.
That's why we need like a 3-camera setup and we need to go
That's
live. Like,
Once September's passed and me and Dina get our new house, I'm going to set up the whole studio. We're gonna set it up, cameras, mics, everything.
In September ends. That's another song.
For podcasting or just asking? You never know.
I am not Brian.
Okay, just checking. Hey, you never know. I just gotta make
Some
sure.
rink with a red room with cameras in it.
I know, like I wonder who we could get to do something like that.
What are you
Oh,
talking
the
about?
studio.
Oh.
The studio.
Oh, she works in a freaking studio.
Nowhere close to what I thought you were talking
All I
about.
heard is where can we get somebody to do something like that?
I see what's happening. I tell so many jokes that when I finally become serious.
No, this is like an S&M advance on my pregnant wife. Like I'm like, whoa, what is going on
That's
here?
what it sounded
Our
like.
faces just kind
Oh
of
wow,
like,
no, wow, weird. No.
We're all looking.
I like to make jokes, but not like.
We were just talking about the Red Room, and you go, I wonder where we can find somebody to do something like that. You pointed at her. We're all like, what are you talking about?
I mean, I know you're a little intoxicated, but that's way over
I
the
missed.
line.
I guess I missed the Red Room reference.
I guess you don't. Do you even know what the red room is?
I know what the casting couch is.
Close, but not completely. Yeah, have you ever seen or heard anything about?
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh no.
There's a Red Room.
That,
You would actually
You would
probably
actually like
that.
it. You
Nope.
need to go watch the movie.
Red rum.
Oh yes, yeah, The Shining, Red Rum, Red Room with
You've never seen The Shining?
Chris.
Yeah, I've seen it.
no, you didn't.
I've seen The Shining.
I don't believe
Have you ever seen The Babadook?
The
Okay,
Baba-
then
the
don't give me
Babadook.
shit about The Shining.
one of the most iconic horror movies ever. Some
I don't
letters
get
thrown
We don't
together.
get into horror movies.
I don't get into it.
Neither do I. Wait,
But apparently you do.
it's The Shining.
Some,
I don't
hold
watch
on.
It's
Hold
not
on.
really scary.
Some letters thrown together.
Babadook?
Yeah.
A couple of letters. You're just kind of, yeah.
Technically, if you want to get technical, The Shining is just a bunch of letters thrown together too.
that makes a word. What?
So does the Babadook.
What's Babadook mean?
Babadook. He's a creature in the movie.
I hate you. The
What kind of
Shiny.
creature is
It's a
he?
word.
Wait,
Shiny.
what kind of creature is he?
You'll have to look him up. He's
I
a
never
very
imagined-
weird. Like think of like a horror version of like Penguin from one of the first Batman movies. It's kind of what he looks like.
Like Danny DeVito penguin.
You never seen
Yeah,
Batman,
yeah.
like the old. Okay.
I watched those.
Okay, good.
Oh, you know who you're.
I give you shit, but
I
Babadook
mean,
sounds
she
familiar.
has to.
What's that?
So just because he watches all of them doesn't mean she has to.
I watched them all way before I ever met.
Yeah, she watched them all way before, and now every horror movie I want to watch. I hate horror movies.
You guys would get along just fine.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I don't do horror movies.
I'm not a big fan either. I just don't get any enjoyment out of it. And that's like
My friend watches, oh my god, American Horror Story. Now that is something that I got into
that's gonna be
because
cool.
it has like it's
Right.
really cool, but it's so scary. So I'm just like, I tell her every time, I'm like, can you please tell me when something's gonna pop out in my face so that I can cover my eyes? I am not up.
Does Eric warn you all the time?
I knew it was coming. I
I had to get a word in. I've been silent for the last 2 seconds.
How's it
God
feel
forbid.
being single for the last 20 years?
I never warn him.
Hey, he did say he might have a little Russian or Russian kid out there somewhere.
I guarantee he
Oh
does.
no.
And I swear, male or female, it's growing a big ass beard just like he is.
I will throw a shout out to Eric. You were talking, you posted something on Facebook. I recently got back into watching Westworld.
Because it just came back on.
Well, no, I'm rewatching, trying to get back into it because I
That's why
watched
we haven't watched the new episode yet, because we're like 4 episodes behind. We can't start yet.
Right, because I'm like 2 episodes in it, and it's the first episode's good, but the second one didn't hold my attention.
All the episodes are just as
Third
good.
one
That's
better
how
be
we-
better.
Oh,
that's how
no,
we started
it's-
off.
It gets better.
It gets a lot better. It
It's
gets
not how it started off for me,
Yes.
at least.
Okay, well for me,
Episode
it was just
1,
kinda
it was the
like,
greatest show in the
at
world.
First, and then it started. I was like, whoa,
Episode 1
this is
was
Yeah, the
good.
first and the
fantastic.
second ones are kind of slow. The episodes are kind of slow.
If you think the first episode's slow, you gotta wait till at least. And I know
Well,
it's.
the first one was pretty good. I think it was like the second or third one. It was a little bit kind of eh.
And I know it sounds bad to say, oh, you gotta wait for X episodes before it gets good, because it should be good all the way through.
There's got to be a build up.
Episode 5 or 6 is that big just drop, and you just see the development.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It makes all those episodes more interesting once you get to that.
Right.
Because
So then
everything's
you
pulled
read.
together and makes sense.
Yeah, because you
like,
realize.
rewatching this again, now that I've already seen it once, you're seeing so many things I never picked up on before.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'd love to watch it again too.
Yeah.
I want to get back.
And there's no Game of Thrones this year, so you gotta watch it.
I am 1% of the population has never watched Game of
I've never
Thrones.
seen an episode.
It's my favorite show, but it's losing steam because it's taking too long for new episodes to come out.
Apparently, it's not hard to do because
Like-
Eric off.
You're not going to see a new episode until next year.
Yeah, I know.
He has
That's what I'm
this thing where he
saying.
has to
I'm
talk
okay
about
with it.
something he really likes, but if you haven't watched it, it's like, why even bother?
I have, however, watched all 13 episodes or all 13 seasons of Supernatural.
I've not seen a single episode of that.
My God,
That's the attitude I want you to have. Be passionate about something.
I love Supernatural. What about it?
If the laptop's still going, we're still recording.
He's trying to say that we're at an hour.
Yeah, we only keep our hour limit because we only pay for an hour to studio.
Producer.
You can talk.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to bring your attention to it because
Oh, that's okay.
That
we
hour limit
were
is
kind
only
of going
in the
off on a
studio.
tangent there, but that was good. I could talk about TV shows and movies all day. The fact that you haven't seen an episode of Game of Thrones, Chris, is kind of disappoints me. Other people like
I've seen a couple episodes. I did in the first season. I actually watched like half the first
the
season.
first season is the best season.
All right, I'm going to disagree with you
That's
there.
the only reason
I
why I
didn't get
kept
into it.
watching.
And I'm going to
this
say,
show.
as much as I love Game of Thrones, it's very easy not to get into that if you're not into that setting.
Were you like me? Did you feel like they stole a lot of stuff from Elder Scrolls Skyrim? In any like a lot of the settings,
No.
like being the Lord of the North and the.
Well, you
no,
gotta-
you didn't say that with the black
I mean,
and like
seeing that,
and
you know,
the Droogers are like the same as like the White Walkers. Come on, dude.
all right, I'll agree with you there.
Okay.
Yeah, but
A
you gotta think
Song
about
of Fire and Ice came out way before Skyrim.
Okay, well then vice versa then. What I said.
I can see Skyrim parrying a lot of it, yes.
Right.
Yeah, but you got to think about the time. I haven't watched all of How's it called? The show you're talking about?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I haven't watched Game of Thrones, but seeing the first episode of parts of it and seeing all the marketing and all the commercials, there's a time period. There's a fantasy world that
Absolutely.
it bleeds into all different genres. Your movies, you want to make that argument. You can even say like the Lord of the Rings has similar. Settings. As far as the
Brings medieval feudalism with the little fantasy sprinkled in.
Exactly.
Which is the shit I breathe.
I do love
that's
that.
why-
I got a question. Does Game of Thrones get better than halfway through the first season?
Oh yes.
God, yes.
It does. Okay.
If you get-
I might revisit it then.
Game of Thrones has this.
It depends. Like, if you don't like that genre, then I wouldn't keep watching.
So the show that beats all of the number one show ever in my book. Heather already knows what I'm saying. The Vikings.
Never seen an episode.
Oh my God.
I really want
So
to though.
good.
I haven't seen it because I haven't
It
had access
is
to it.
an absolute fantastic. You don't have access to it. You have Terrarium on a Fire Stick.
No,
You don't know any of this stuff.
I don't do this shit because my ISP has yelled at me like 7 times for downloading
your
illegal
ISP
shit.
sucks.
No shit. So I don't do any of that stuff. I'm a good boy now. I don't want to go to jail.
One time, this is funny.
In
we
band
were
camp. Sorry, go ahead.
At band camp?
Now there's a great movie. He said it first then.
Oh, wait.
I didn't say that.
Oh, wow. Then edit that out because I'll just sound like a hack. Edit mine out. That'll sound really hacky. Like, at band camp? And I go in, at band camp?
when we were living in Florida, we were living in this house, and the house next to us, for some reason, something bad happened, and he was in the middle of downloading a movie, and all you see is these black SUVs just coming in, and like, and one parked in front of our
Sirens
house.
going. I'm pirating movies like crazy. It's no big deal. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch this. I hear sirens going. There's like 10 black SUVs and cop cars just rolling down my street.
He
So
was-
that's it. I'm going to jail. It's been a great life. Holy shit. Giant drug raid. The house is like 3 houses in my development.
Oh, you're
Oh
in
my
Florida. That's not
God.
surprising.
Yeah.
Exactly. But at that moment in time, I was ready to just off myself because I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
Dude, the cops got somebody better to get, and that's drug dealers.
I have 30 movies in my queue off Pirate Bay. I was like, yes.
You've had some bad
Oh, shit.
You've had some bad times in Florida. Dude.
Florida sucks.
Saw a raid and your car got shot at. Jesus Christ.
You should have seen how fast he got off his chair to run to the window.
I see all these guys coming up. In my head at that time, I'm just disconnecting parts of my computer. No more Ethernet, rip the power out. Monitors don't
Those
need
are one
power.
of those movies. He grabs a hammer, starts beating his hard drive, and
It
going
was
crazy.
like the day after I told him, I was like, stop doing that. You're going to get in trouble. Like, I can't believe you keep doing this. He's like, I'm not going to get in trouble. I'm totally fine.
You don't
I'm
have a
cool with
VPN?
I
it.
could quit whenever I want.
No, I had one. I was perfectly secure. I'm on Tunnel Bear. I'm using a proxy. On top of that, I'm downloading to external hard drives if need be. Still scared the shit out of me.
All of a sudden, the next day, you hear sirens, and he just gets up and
I get this. I get the fear though. I've actually I had the cops. They were actually after me, but I've had the cops after me before. So
That was a funny story.
what's that?
With you on your bike?
Oh yeah.
Wait, before you say it, tell it. Have you told your mom yet? Yeah, your mom's.
If not, she's gonna find out.
Maybe we should tell your mom first.
You heard my story on my bike.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
So,
All right, Chris, you tell the story. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna need another beer too.
Wow.
Anyway.
I'm the lightweight today.
So, anyway, I had a GSX-R 1000, 07 GSX-R 1000. I had it for like 10 months. I didn't have it registered yet, so I was running on my old bike plates. I left my wallet at home, so I didn't have any proof of insurance. I had no license with me, so I had no proof of ID. I'm on my way to work, and you don't know anything about the highways in Missouri, but I'm headed down 40 towards Chesterfield. I'm in the left lane, and next to me pulls up a 98 Toyota Supra, twin turbo. And all I hear is the turbos, and he drops in like second gear. The turbos whine, he drops it, all 4 tires scratch at like 60 mile an hour. And I'm looking at him like, there is no way I'm letting a 4-wheel car beat me. So I hunker down, I downshift, and I'm on one wheel coming up with a power wheelie. I'm passing him, and as I'm passing him, I drop it back down, and I look in my rear view. I'm about a car length ahead of him, and we're going about I'll tell you how fast they're going. So anyway, as I'm past him, I look back. His front bumper almost hit the pavement. He hit his brakes so damn hard, the front bumper goes down. And I'm like, what the? I look up, and here I am. I'm passing an unmarked cop car. Lights come on, gravel starts flying out from behind his car. I look down, I'm doing 135. I'm like, oh shit. So in Missouri, doubling the speed limit is involuntary manslaughter. Or not involuntary, it's attempted manslaughter. Yeah, doubling the speed limit is attempted manslaughter. On a bike? Doesn't matter, any vehicle. Attempted manslaughter. So I had no proof of registration. I don't have a registration. I have an old motorcycle plate that's from another motorcycle. So even if he did see my plate, he has no idea. So I'm probably looking like a stolen bike. I have no license, no proof of insurance, and I'm doubling the speed limit. No matter what I do, I'm going to jail. So in a brief moment of stupidity / brilliance, I look back, I'm like, nope, not today. Click, hammer the throttle, I'm going about 150, 160 through a bunch of cars down Highway 40, and I see an opportunity, so I see a bunch of guys working on the shoulder on the next exit. I jump off on the exit, I'm going about 100 mile an hour through the exit. I slam on my brakes, I pull around the maintenance trucks. These guys are screaming at me, like, get the fuck out of here, they're like yelling at me. And the cop goes, whoa, blowing by the highway. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. I get back on the highway, I'm putting along, going 60 mile an hour.
That's when you really go slow and steady.
I'm looking over my shoulder, I'm making sure. So the way the highway was set up at the time, this was before they redid the highway there was one more exit, and past that exit, you can't turn around. Like there, you have to go like across the river to turn around. So I'm coming up to that exit, and I see the cop car coming the other way on the highway. He sees me, locks up his brakes, hits the exit, and I'm going, oh shit. So he's coming back around after me. I'm turning off on the exit I need to get off on. I'm going about 80 mile an hour on the exit. I'm dragging my knee. And, I get off on, and there's a Walgreens right there off the side of the exit. I jump off in between a bunch of cars, and he flies by. And I'm like, okay, well, he can't turn around for like another 5 miles. I'm good to go. I get back on a long road. I'm name dropping there. I'm telling her exactly where I was. I'm at the stoplight.
This cop is going to hear this and remember like that motherfucker.
6 years later.
Yeah, right? So the stoplight, I'm at the stoplight, and I see a Chesterfield police officer coming this way, and I'm thinking, oh, no big deal, Chesterfield. This was an unmarked car after me. Boom, lights come on. He's trying to get to me. I'm like, oh shit. I run a red light, get up to the next intersection, run another red light. There's another cop car coming the other way. And I ran like three red lights. I go through another intersection, and I get to the job that I worked at, and there was a garage door. It was like a retail center. I get up real quick, throw the garage door up, and pull my bike in, close the garage door. I go out to do my morning. We loaded sod, loaded plant material for a bunch of landscape workers. And anyway, I'm hearing helicopters flying over. I'm hearing cop cars driving by. They are on the hunt for me. So, what was it, like a week later? No, it was a couple days later.
A couple days later, because she came in my office and like freaking out.
A couple days later, she worked there. So, a couple days later.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. A couple days later, my dumbass thinks it's a good idea to take the same color, same bike, and drive to work. And I wasn't thinking anything of it. I get to work, and I park the bike. Usually I go 5-10 over on the way to work, nothing crazy. The only reason I was going that fast was I was racing that guy. And I get there, the cop car pulls up, says Chesterfield Police on the side, it says supervisor. I'm going, oh shit. Like he found me. He comes in, he starts walking around the bike, he's looking at the bike, goes, looks like a pretty fast bike. I'm like, I don't know, the guy inside owns it. He kind of looked at me, he's like, all right, well I'm just here to pick up some gift certificates. Holy shit.
And were you drunk or sober when you did this?
Oh, I was sober. I never.
So this man, being sober, fled from the police twice, had an all points bulletin posted out on him.
Do not go where I think you're going with this.
I was drunk and drove the proper speed limit,
Brian,
back to my home, and
there's one difference.
ran from the cops.
I didn't say I did it responsibly. Obviously, it was irresponsible.
You were very responsible because you didn't.
Okay,
yeah, but he didn't go to jail that day.
Second point, you being
I was
drunk,
responsible.
Are you 110% sure you were going the speed limit, staying straight?
Yes, because there's this thing called cruise control when you're on the highway.
You were on the highway.
It's that little, but yeah, it was even better because it was daytime and I was blending into everybody.
Oh my
The
god!
fact that you're trying to justify that it's okay.
Yes.
There is a
I'm
difference.
just saying, like you got two sides of that coin.
No. There is a difference between being skilled at motorcycle riding and being responsible. I was not being responsible.
You ran from the cops.
That's not responsible. How is that responsible?
No, you're.
Okay, but by
But it was very responsible not going to jail that night.
No, it
wasn't
was because I had skill.
by every sense of the word, though. You driving drunk, you're running from the cops. Cops just haven't seen you yet.
That's a very good point.
That's like some Minority Report pre-crime bullshit. I won't hold
It's
up
true,
the
though.
court there.
The second a cop sees you, you're done. You were running from the cops the entire time.
I was in heavy traffic. The sun was still shining.
That's great.
They're not looking for anybody.
Justifiable. Makes it even
They're
better.
not looking for anybody.
So
used
since
to do that when
so
in college
since they're
all the
not
time.
looking for anybody, it's okay to drive
So,
drunk?
yeah,
Is that
moral
what
of the
you're saying?
story. Moral of the
Can you do it
story.
responsibly?
No.
I can.
No, you can't.
That's the difference. That's why I'm Bazooka Brian.
Brian's moral of the story, right? If you're gonna drive drunk, do it in the daytime in heavy traffic.
Yeah, where you can
Drive drunk
blend
during the
in.
day?
Don't do it at night when they're
drunk
posted up
moms at
to you by
night.
checkpoints because they know people are drinking in those certain areas. I did it when they weren't available.
You're confusing luck with responsibility. Two different things.
Luck. I'm lucky and responsible.
You're lucky to be alive if you've been driving.
Thank you.
How many times?
I think you guys got this mental image of me being like, oh, driving down, like swerving. No, I'm like,
So here's the
listening
thing.
to the radio, driving, got the window rolled down, got the cruise control on.
There is
I'm
a psychological
fine.
there's a psychological principle with drunk people. There's studies been done. You want to pull out the big guns? I'll pull out the big guns here. There are psychological principles that prove people who are drunk have a false sense of confidence. That false sense of confidence is what's coming through right now. You are not responsible as you think you are.
You just described my sex life.
Okay, well,
That's my father and his favorite, his famous
I
line.
drive better when I've had a few.
Yes, I drive better when I'm
I
drunk.
don't say that. I'm not that delusional.
That's-
but I'm very aware.
Exactly
exactly
what
what
you have in
you're
your head.
Dude, in college, I would down a fifth of Sir Francis drink.
All right, in college,
and drive to
it's understandable.
McDonald's and get.
You were- that
so
was-
in college, it's okay.
Because that was like 60 years ago. Alcohol wasn't as strong as it is nowadays.
We didn't have all the technology.
The only bad thing I ever done is like do a hit and run.
What? You hit a handicapped person
No,
with your
no,
car?
no. She didn't do anything. She's a perfect angel.
Okay.
You don't admit things like that.
What about
It
you,
was like-
Heather?
it was
What's
I-
your dark little secret?
I don't have one.
Oh.
Mine was
Seriously,
actually,
I don't
that's it.
No, I believe it.
That's,
You can ask Chris. I don't
Yeah, I was
have
gonna say,
one.
knowing Chris, I believe it.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Mine was also at a subway. It was funny.
it's fine. It's
That's an
fine.
expensive mic.
fine.
Be careful.
Oh, didn't worry about the glass.
No, I don't care about
into
that.
your eyeball and taking
No.
out an eye.
These
You
are
watch
mics
that
good.
goddamn mic.
You know you can keep the glass for $2 more.
Or I could just put it in my pocket and walk out for free.
Hence how I have most of my pint glasses.
You're probably going to have to tighten up this section
I
of the
can't say anything
podcast.
about that. I have plenty of wine glasses.
I feel like it's part of the experience.
I have to pay $5 to taste a glass of wine.
To taste.
I'm taking your wine.
Yeah, absolutely. You're entitled to that wine
I would
glass.
say so. Yeah. I mean, honestly, as for my bar managing experience, like it's not really put into your budget. It's not an expense that you prepare for, but it's just one of those things. People are going to take the ramekins. People are going to take the silverware.
I mean,
They
things
just
like
are.
these.
People take some weird things from us.
Some people are like kleptos and they just take anything just to take it.
Oh, I had a friend who used to take salt and pepper shakers from every restaurant he went to.
Really, my dad would steal menus.
I don't know.
My dad
Where
would.
did he put them all?
Oh, he just shoved them in his pockets and
No,
walked
when he
out.
got home.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't allowed in his house for some reason.
Oh, that's weird.
But no, like glasses like this. They got their logo on them. They paid for these. I'm not going to take this.
I
Once they
remember
start getting all the
distinctly-
Bud Light and all that shit that I know they're just sending for free advertising, I will take the hell out of these.
Oh, we're talking about stealing now?
Yes.
Driving drunk, stealing, running from the cops? What have we become?
They asked me
It's
what my
GTA
deep dark
podcast.
secret was.
What's that?
They asked me what my deep dark secret. I don't know.
like her deep secret.
You don't have a deep secret?
Dina was censored,
Dina was.
and then she didn't do
Dina
anything.
gets.
I don't really have a deep dark. Do I have a deep dark secret?
You just admitted yours.
Yeah, that's a deep dark
Well,
secret.
he doesn't
you
keep
ran
it
from the
secret.
cops.
He'll tell anybody.
You ran from the
Listen.
cops. She's a hit and run,
It was at a subway.
not a person.
I was pulling out, and my sister kept yelling at me in
Were
my
you
ear.
driving to Subway?
we were getting Subway.
Oh, okay.
And my stepsister kept yelling at me.
Not a submarine, a subway.
I said, yeah, was she driving the subway? All right, all aboard, next stop, first street, second street, too.
What have we done?
Anyway, sorry.
But my sister was yelling at me, and I got nervous, and I was backing up, and this car came out of nowhere, I swear, and I just hit it, and then I was just like, all right, first thing to do, get out of the car and give them your information. Nope. What Dina does is she keeps going.
Yeah.
I was like, yep.
Yeah, this is not altering my day in the least. Dina is going to do what Dina wants to do. Exactly. That's what Chris had to do what Chris had to
Then
do.
I went home and took care of the evidence. Like, you go and you fix the bump with like a blow dryer.
Buff it out, yeah.
I did scrape somebody's car.
I was going to say,
out.
you did do a hit and run, too.
That's not real.
But in my defense, the idiot parked in a compact car spot. And
Oh,
they
so he-
shouldn't
Yeah,
have been
so
parked.
that wouldn't have happened if he didn't follow the rules.
He was over her line.
Yeah, he was over my line.
Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's
saying this patronally. It's over the line. Fuck that ass.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're over the line. You're getting an ordeal.
Yeah.
I called Chris. I'm like, babe, I just scratched their car. So don't mind the scratches.
How could you? I can't believe it. They were over the line. Oh no, fuck that guy.
All right, so this is Saison.
That was the
Saison?
one I had first that I didn't think you
Saison
liked.
is a Spanish spice that you put on food.
No,
That's saffron. That's saffron.
Sazon.
Oh, she's Spanish. How do you know? Oh, you're Cuban.
Cuban.
Yeah.
A saison is a French, like they on the French farms they would serve that to the
this what
workers.
you got?
Yeah, that's what I
Oh.
got. A saison was like an all-day drinking beer that they would give to the workers to like kind of keep them going, keep them happy.
I
It's
do
a little
not.
hoppy. There's some maltiness on the end. There's a little bit of hop.
Really?
He's liking it, and this is the one I was
I
going to
can see
suggest
that.
to him for.
I didn't like that one bit.
But just because you don't like it doesn't mean he's not going to
He perked up a little bit.
All right, you can get out of here with your logic.
For anything else, the first two he's like no, and the middle one he's like nah. Take
That's
it or
a
leave
very
it.
beery beer that I actually don't mind.
Yeah. That's exactly what I want. That was the first
That's
thing
weird.
I
I
tried.
wouldn't consider that beery by any
That's
sense.
delicious.
Oh, really?
No.
No, it's got to taste like somebody like just dunked a bunch of hops into the
Yeah.
brew, and that's what he
you're
likes.
really weirding me out like this.
Like this, like this.
Looking like a little schoolgirl admiring his crush.
That's creepy. Are you
Well,
trying
that's good. You know.
hitting on my husband?
No,
I gotta
but
watch.
yes,
Hey,
my likes in beer and Brian's likes in beer are totally different ends of the spectrum.
while you're
You know,
at
I am
home
feeling
asleep,
pretty
me and
good,
him
though,
are just lifting heavy objects
Yeah,
and
that's a lot to
sweating
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and
know
just
that's
getting
not
all
happening.
manly and.
I know that's not.
But on that point, I'm gonna try a different IPA.
You're gonna leave me alone with him again?
No,
but no.
you have these two. Talk to them.
Yeah, you have a
Ignore
buffer.
Brian.
You have a buffer.
My ears like ringing. How am I gonna ignore them?
There's a buffer. You got a buffer.
Right there.
Because I'm done drinking. I'm done drinking for
Holy
the
crap!
night.
How long have we?
121, dude. That's what I'm like.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like,
What's that?
We're playing a gun.
Oh yeah. We should play darts too.
I'm leaving. I gotta go home, man.
I'm gonna be here 5 too.
I know.
All right.
But yeah, no, I would say, but I got stuff I need to take care of.
That's cool. We gotta wait for Eric to get back.
This was actually longer than I thought I was going to be out, so I appreciate
Such
it.
an old man.
Oh no, it's just that I like my Brian time. My you know.
I don't wanna know.
No, it's not like that. only jerk off twice. Jesus. The rest of the time I'm playing video games, and I'm gonna have a few Coors Lights. You know, have some silver bullets to kind of calm me down before I have to
This
wait
is
back
how
up.
you get the ladies. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Do you want a boyfriend that's up until 2 a.m. playing video games and getting shithoused? Then call Brian, ladies.
My daily routine is I only jerk off twice, and I drink Coors Lights, and I play video games.
Oh, I take it from Daniel. Never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to edit that one out.
What the fuck did I
Edit that
miss?
I told you walked
one out.
away.
Edit that one out.
Oh, okay.
That's a different one.
Drink that head.
That's good. He likes IPA.
I haven't tried it yet.
You're like, okay, that's good. I know what to buy you if we ever go to a
On a
It
bar.
has IPA on
On a
it.
date.
I like it.
Good, I found a rival here. Maybe that's
Rival?
a rival.
Her?
Yeah, with her little smart alecky comments. Like, she like defeats the beast. You encourage the beast. You bring the beast out of his cage, and she's like, yes, no.
You're just getting the tip of the iceberg, my friend. I told you.
This is nothing. Sorry.
Oh, that's my favorite game to play with my new ladies.
Just the tip?
Just the tip. We try to play
How
just
did
the
you
tip.
know he was going to say that? I spent way too much time with him.
Oh, God.
We play just the tip, and then it evens into, okay, just halfway, and then it's, oh God, I'm sorry. That's, I usually
4
lose.
seconds later.
Please tell your mom and grandma not to listen
I
to this.
usually lose.
Oh, man. This is bad. We went from
Melissa on mute.
a structural
So,
podcast to just...
All hell breaking
Hey,
loose.
Grandma, I made it on a podcast, but you cannot listen to
Just listen to it with an open mind, and that,
No.
Brian's just
I
trying
don't
to
want
make
that
you laugh.
phone call.
Just mute it every time he talks, and then play it.
I don't want that phone call.
Oh, man.
Brian's just trying
You
to
are
make
putting
you
the
laugh.
you are putting the warnings on these, right?
Oh God, yes, please. You better. From my legal standpoint, you better. Like, please.
You're the only one viable. You're the producer now.
All right. Well, you must be 18 or older to listen to Brian rant.
But
That's
speaking
your
of our
disclaimer.
production stuff,
So, hang on, Brian.
Shouldn't you say that in the beginning of
If you had to be 18 years or older, but
Shouldn't you be
in some
21?
in some places you need to be 21 to buy a gun. Shouldn't raise it to 21.
Fine.
what about the age of consent, Brian?
No, the age of consent. It's 17 in the state of North
It should be
Carolina.
21 just like everything else, shouldn't it?
No. If you're not ready,
David Hogg would say so. Except his voting age. He wants voting age 16.
so he wants people to be able to vote at 16, but not be able to
that
own
true?
a gun until 21.
Kid's an idiot.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he actually wants 16.
The kid's a goddamn hero.
No. The kid should have been to load his mother's swallow, like I said before.
No, see,
You talk about a late-term abortion. Jesus.
God.
Swear to God. Oh my God.
So anyway, guys, about the website.
so this show,
Is it done yet?
No, not even close.
the opinions of our producer is not representative of everyone in the show.
No,
Disclaimer.
No, it's not.
No, it's just the Brian.
It's just me. It's just me. I'm trying.
I actually think David Hogg is the best thing that's ever happened to the Conservative Party, to be honest with
Well,
you.
for the opposite
Well,
reason.
and let me rephrase that. David Hogg's the best thing that's ever happened to gun rights enthusiasts. Best thing ever. Oh, I was getting your opinion on it. You're the only one that disagrees.
Yeah, Chris and I.
I don't
agree
care about
on
Chris
this.
Hogg. David Hogg.
Whoa!
Chris
You're Hodge, not Hogg.
Chris Hodge,
Easy.
David Hogg.
Easy.
David Hogg.
Okay, what about our website?
It's coming.
What were you talking about?
I've torn it down like 3 times now because I keep getting new ideas. As of right now, we're looking at about a 2-week window. We'll have a landing page for all our podcasts, all the videos. I'm trying to get a forum going so we can directly communicate with people. So as of right now, I'm thinking about 2 weeks, we'll have a website up and running.
Hey guys, do us a favor, jump on Patreon, support us on Patreon so Eric has enough beer to be inspired. to
The
finish
more beer I have, the better the website will be.
our first
Does that
couple
mean you're gonna go home and
Patreons.
work on it now?
I haven't had enough beer yet.
That's enough. Nice enough.
His face.
There's no such thing.
So, okay, what else did you want to talk about production?
We got the YouTube page going up. We've got 2 videos on there already.
So we have, next week all of our podcasts will be up on YouTube?
I'm trying for that. They're not going to be much. It's going to be just our logo with the podcast running in the background, but they will be on YouTube.
Cool.
Maybe not the next episode, but the following episode, I would like to start getting a video podcast going.
Okay. Next week, I'll also help you with, we're going to have a commercial for AMP Podcast.
We have a commercial.
We're going to have a commercial. I'm gonna
Holy
work,
shit,
I'm
we've
gonna
hit
work
the
on
big leagues.
We're going to hit the big leagues. I'm going to work on that. Yeah, we're going to have a commercial for AMP Podcast. We're going to use some sound bites, so we'll have some Bazooka Brian sound bites. What the hell is that? The building is falling in.
Shots fired.
That's a good time for us.
Collected your beer glasses and walked away.
Right, right.
I don't know about you, but
All right,
you
guys.
Thanks, that guy.
Yeah, it's probably about time we wrap this up.
Yeah, this is the longest podcast we've done. We're sorry for boring you. We've actually just kind of been having fun. And this is the second podcast we did like this.
Yeah, it is, and I like this kind of free flow. But now that I think that I'm the one who has to edit this,
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying it anymore.
Yeah, we will. I think our next episode is going to be. We're definitely going to be back in the studio, so we're gonna give people something a little bit more structured.
Can I at least bring a beer to the studio?
I don't care.
I'm bringing 3.
I don't know what.
Heather, can I please?
She's the office manager.
Well, I'm just
I have
gonna.
to talk to the owner.
I'm just gonna
work
step
here.
into the sound booth and just with my Smith and Wesson bag.
unacceptable.
She sounds like us at work. I just work there. I just work there.
You're gonna have to talk to this guy.
Brian today, guy had a coupon that was expired. He looked at me. He's like, "Can we take this?" I'm like, "Dude."
Same level.
Yeah. I don't really realize how much power I actually have now, and apparently it's a lot. So it's actually a lot. Like I'm finding out more and more. I do have the ability to make some calls here and there, as long as it's justified.
Scary thought.
Well, I've been a manager before. It's all about customer service. We got some really nice guns in today. I can't really talk about it over this podcast, but some really cool looking guns. Christmas.
Oh, we
like,
should do that. Ryan and I. Well, you can be in
just-
there if you want to. We need to do a gun podcast.
just get a video of me like.
Absolutely do a gun podcast.
Yeah.
All my knowledge will come from video games.
Dude,
I'm cool with that. I'm alright with it.
You should have been filming when we got those new guns in, because even Chris was making a gun. Dude, you're like a kid in a candy store.
I'm trying to get out of there. I was off at 12:30 and I got to still do a safe count. And I'm like, hey Brian, will you help me check 4 firearms in?
It took like
He's still on the second one. Ooh, look at it's got a look at this. He's in the
Didn't do
customers.
anything that impressive.
Customers are up front, and this guy's over here. Oh, look at this.
The gun you
you
get
don't
tomorrow
like you don't
will
like
be impressive.
Okay,
What are
all
we
right.
getting tomorrow?
Marlin, big loop, 4570.
4570, yep.
That's
Nice.
gonna be
That's
badass.
yeah. He told me about that. I can't wait to get a look at that.
That's gonna be cool.
I'm gonna
Shit
fondle
you got
the
today
shit
was
out of
nothing.
that guy.
Yeah, sorry, we're boring.
That-
We're boring
Anyways.
everybody now.
That-
She's a good judge of character. When we're starting boring people. Bore people. God, I've had too much alcohol myself. You're driving.
We're being boorish.
I'm not a big fan of this one.
You tried this one already?
Yes, I did not like that one. This is a different IPA.
All right, guys, we're gonna let you guys go. Not that you couldn't have turned it off if you didn't like it anyway.
Oh, are you kidding me?
You shouldn't have.
90% of our audience, like,
Because
It's
now
already
you're
stopped listening. So if you're
Half
listening to
hour
this
ago.
point,
They're
kudos to
our
you.
best people.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next week. We're gonna be back in the studio next week. This will air Saturday.
Yep.
So our next episode will be recorded sometime next week on our off day if we can get a chance.
If I get any days off,
Right? Yeah.
we'll get into that later.
We'll make it work. Still got that website coming. Still got a lot of cool stuff coming, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up and call it quits. We will see you guys. Not see. I always say see you.
Yeah.
We will talk to you guys next week.
Yes, sir.
Bazooka.
Brian still has not
I
found
know,
a sign
it's coming. This
Still
gotta.
sucks ass.
I'll have to think about it.